Oh man. Okay.
It's what they want.
What's going on, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters? And it seems like every actor in Hollywood wants to play the DCU Batman, including Brandon Sklenar, who says playing the DCU's Batman will be a dream role. Quote, I've seen a bunch of fan casting for this Batman thing, The Brave and the Bold, and that's very interesting to me. I love Batman. Yeah, who doesn't? That would be a dream for sure. But we'll see what happens. I am built for it. So are 1,000 other actors who can play this role. Now listen, I like Brandon Sklenar. I think he's a good actor. I like his aura. I like his look. I think he was really good in that. I keep getting confused whether it's 1888 or 1923. It's one of the Yellowstone spinoff shows that's on Paramount Plus on Amazon. He's really good on that show. I thought again, same thing. He has a lot of charisma, and he does have that Bruce Wayne thing about him. Personally, I think it's gonna be Alan Richardson. I've said this for a while. I think he's Batman. Again, there's a difference between me wanting Alan to be Batman and actually him getting the role. Again, I don't know anything. I just have a feeling that Alan Richardson is the DCU Batman. But again, I like Alan Richardson. I wouldn't mind him playing Batman. I wouldn't mind Brandon Sklenar playing Batman. I wouldn't mind a bunch of other actors who can play Batman. That's the thing about, this character is that any actor can play this role, whether James Gunn and the DCU want to expand and get an unknown to play this character, or do they want a well-known actor to play this Batman in this universe. It's all up to them. I think, the problem with Ben Affleck, who's my favorite live action Batman, the problem with Ben Affleck is, again, same thing. Ben Affleck's portrayal of Batman, very divisive. But when you cast an actor who's well known like Ben Affleck, that comes with a lot of baggage. And I don't know if James Gunn and his team want to cast a well-known actor who has a lot of baggage to that person's name, which is why David Cornsweet works brilliantly for Superman, because a lot of people are not familiar with David Cornsweet. He's virtually an unknown to a lot of people. So I don't know if that's the route that James Gunn wants to go with the DCU Batman, just, cast an unknown to play this role, because Batman and Superman are such iconic characters in fiction and all over the world that, you really don't need a famous actor to play the role, because people are going to see Batman. Batman is the marquee name. That's it. I mean, you can cast John Campea as Batman, and millions of people would go see it, because they're not seeing it for John Campea. They're seeing it because, it's Batman. Same thing with Brandon Sklenar. Again, not a well-known household name, but he doesn't really have a lot of credits to his name. He doesn't have that baggage, much like Alan Richardson. People know him from Reacher. But again, that's all they know him for, Reacher. He's not a household name like a Tom Cruise or Denzel Washington or Ben Affleck, etc. But again, if Brandon Sklenar, if he was to be cast as Batman, I would have no problem with it, because I like him and I think he would be a good fit, just like Alan and just like any other actor who want this role. So it all depends on what James Gunn wants to do. So we'll see. That's going to be it. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, your sisters at Chicks, and let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of Brandon Sklenar as the DCU Batman? Do you want him? Do you not want him? I know a lot of people who want him as Batman. I know a lot of people who don't want him as Batman. But at the end of the day, when they finally cast the DCU Batman, it all depends on what they do and what they bring to the role. And I'm sure people will bitch, people complain, no matter what. That's just how it goes. But I'm a fan of James Gunn's casting so far. He hasn't let me down, so it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see when that day comes. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
Possible homosexual. Must investigate further.